So that's got things underway. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in.
Valverde! They've got to be quick to recover this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kane. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And this is Kane. It's Kane! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And a header! Not a bad try by any means. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a good ball out wide. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Swings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Looking for options for movement. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Musiala. He's had it taken off him. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cucurella looking to receive it in space. And he's definitely onside. Kane! It's a loose ball. And again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Brilliantly cut out. Cucurella. And here's Kane. Another pass. Shot a goal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. Borussia Dortmund have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing.
He's had a shot! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Kane really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect. Rice.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi picks it up out wide. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. This is a promising build-up. And here's Musiala. Sanchez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Rice. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead.
He's having a hit! Rice. And Caicedo. Messi. That's a good run down the left. And this is Kane. and he shoots! He's got away with one there. Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold for Messi. And it's Valverde. Musiala. And this is Kane. Rodri plays it through. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Robertson, and that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rice. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Kane. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And Caicedo. Now it's Kane. That ball looks a good one. Ødegaard. Rice. Robertson. Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Musiala. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That
danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. And Caicedo, looking for a runner. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. Messi with the short one. Great defending, strong and determined. That has not gone well. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Messi receives it in a good position here. It's a pretty loose pass. Kane being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Kane clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 5.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Coming on the field.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
13.
Looking for the run.
Number 44.
Odegaard. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it through. It's come to nothing. Now it's Musiala. Musiala. And it's Fascioli. Might be danger here. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. He's had it nicked away. Vasaro. Now it's Oyarzabal. Wriggles his way through. Threads one. And the finish! Well, that is remarkable.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Robertson, and they've got a throw. Robertson, now Mbappe. James gets a foot in here. And it's Odegaard. Now it's Oyarzabal.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That's destined for the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Odegaard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And that will be the final act. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We are just getting started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Rodri. He's looking wide. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Son Heung-min! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. James gets into a good position. Now it's Lewandowski. He's on it, can he get away? He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Son Heung-min. Oh, well played. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Not the most convincing of passes. Robertson. Camavinga. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Oyarzabal. And he is... Judge, surely! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Great ball. He's having a shot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He can run onto that. Oyarzabal, loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That'll be a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
Terrific effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Ambitious ball here. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's De Jong. Oh, what a ball! Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He is through here. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. And that's a tiny finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Manchester United after 40 minutes.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Caicedo. Now James. De Jong.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's been slipped through. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. Now Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Fagioli. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. The second half is up and running. Jimenez calmly anticipates. Camavinga, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rodri. And here's De Jong. Oyarzabal. Can he finish? And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Van Dijk. And Fernandes. Nice looking ball. And the through ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga in with the challenge. Tries to play it through. Way off the ball! And no mistake. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't...
It's Kane! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi. And Fernandes. Messi. And it's Fernandes. Son Heung-min being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. De Jong, there's the shot! He's got a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Opts to play it back. Shoots! And there's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi has been caught there. It's a foul. Fernandes. And this is Kane. Knocks it into space. He has a look up. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Kane! Fernandes. Robertson. De Jong. Short changes him with that pass. Jimenez. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. Kane gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Inter, number 22. Coming on the field is number 9.
Van Dijk. Over to the right flank. Caicedo concedes a free kick for that. Camavinga. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Messi. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get rid. Aims beyond the defence. Kane. Great chance! And it's in! No, flags up on the far side.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And that's another good win of the ball. That's good running with the ball. Fagioli is onto this. De Jong receives it in, takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Number 13.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got four. It's Kane! Sensational from Kane! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And the finish! And that's in. It hurts, does it not? And that is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. De Jong, very much the hero in this game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rudiger. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi, he has found the way through. And Messi! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rodri. Valverde. Spread to the right. Now James. Looking tidy in possession here. Played out towards the right wing. In by James. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, he's just got under that.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
De Jong. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Valverde. Now it's Kane. It's Kane!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Kane. Looking to play him in. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. De Jong looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Kane.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Played out wide. Musiala finding himself in space. He leaps for it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. De Jong. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Musiala. Now it's Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. And it's Bruno Fernandes. This is De Jong. Rodri makes a dash for it. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Kane. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's gone for a throw-in. De Jong gets a good foot in there. And it's made its way to him.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. And here's Kane. Oh, good spread. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Kane. Tries from a long way out.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's the end of the first 45.
And a quick reminder today.
And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And so the action is resumed. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. He's found a way through. Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on goal. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And that takes him up to 30. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that...
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Haaland. Rodri. Kane being watched hawkishly here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is...
It's towering header! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Coming on to replace him is number
Things
20.
looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oyarzabal, Musiala. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Musiala. No luck with that dink over the top.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So the
10.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 4, Lamine Yamal. Coming on the field.
Bruno
Number
Fernandes.
31, Leon Bailey.
De Jong.
Number 11,
Bruno Fernandes.
Federico Valverde.
Caicedo gets a foot in here. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly. Incoming delivery. Header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rice. Oyarzabal. And the shot! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
79 minutes in.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Nicely shaped ball. He's just misjudged that one. And he's running through. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Number 20.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
So we have more activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries one from range. Oh, denied at the last. No, again there's no way through. Caicedo. Here's Rodri. And he's picked it up out wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is lovely. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! And a neat finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Manchester United, number 19, Theo Hernandez. Coming on the field is number 27,
Rodri.
Serginho. 6 added minutes have been indicated.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Robertson. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Jong. Foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! And it adds further to a heavily... And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Manchester United can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Manchester United must not lose. The potential ramifications simply... Decent chance! Has another go! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least...